Hey everybody, it's Shannon. Sorry that we weren't able to do the live training tonight. Obviously, there was some problems with Zoom. Maybe it's a long weekend and, with Easter, and so it's probably full of people using either Zoom or using the internet, etc. And sometimes we have difficulty with the internet here in Dubai. So I thought, why not just record it, and I will put it on Facebook for the group. And feel free to comment underneath the video and ask any more questions. Let me know what you thought of the training. I'm trying to make sure that I can offer you guys as much support as possible. And the Facebook group page is for all of us, so please feel free to use it. If you've learned anything, if you found a great article, please feel free to use it. And comment underneath the video, ask any questions. If you want to private message me, feel free to do so. So today, the whole point of today for me, I thought that one thing that I felt from everybody was that people in our team really wanted to understand their back office and understand what resources are available. Now, just so you know, everything that I'm about to tell you, I found somewhere. So this wasn't any other person's training necessarily. I watch a lot of videos, I do a lot of reading, and I do my own research. But I know not everybody has the same amount of time I have, so that's why I try to put together, in a concise way to try and help everybody get that information with everybody's busy schedule. So let's start off with the three things that I want to speak about today. First of all, it's the back office. I want to just give you an understanding on how to use your back office. Number two, I want to talk about the resources that are available. This is constantly changing. We're getting new information, so it's really important you understand what's going on. And also compliance. There's a new notification that came out asking us to be very aware of the compliance requirements so that we meet the FCC rules and regulations as a company and as well as a network marketing company. So that's a really important element of what I need to tell you guys today. So the first thing I want to talk about is the back office and how to get into your back office. So let's start here with a website. So this is the regular WorldGN. If I put up here www.worldgn.com, it immediately takes you to our general website. And our general website is for anybody to use. And here they can look under products, they can look under the science behind the company, behind our products, company information. It's a fantastic website. It's very thorough. So please, I'm going to go over this in a little bit more detail later on, but what you will, please use it. A lot of the questions I get are actually answered right here under the website. And then so when you're going to go log into your account, so let's go back to the back office information. If you see over here, there's a button called back office. So if you click on back office, it will take you to the login page for your back office. So I'm just going to wait for it to load. Again, the internet, it's a little slow right now. But as you can see, you can also type my.worldgn.com/login. You can also do that. So come on, website. Taking a bit of time. So yes, you can go to the main website and click on back office, or you can go to my.worldgn.com and also click on that. Sorry guys, I'm not sure why it's so slow. Okay, there we go. All right, so as you can see, it's very similar to if a person was going to join the company, they could create their own account. But we are going to log in, and I have a testing account that I've been using. I made it myself just so I could be able to show you some information without jeopardizing anybody's, including my account information. So you're gonna put in your username, all lowercase, one word, and your password. Now your password, when you create it, it has to be at least one capital and numbers. And I think it has to be like 6 characters or 7, but if you read the information, it will tell you what the requirement is when you're entering a password and creating one. So we're going to log into the account, and the first page that comes up is the home page. So I'm just waiting for it to load. Right. So this is the home page, and as you can see, it says welcome. My name is usually here. It would be here, and it says that I'm a free user, which means that I have not bought a Hilo yet. And then it talks over here about the commission period. And some people get confused about this information right here. This does not determine how long your account is active. It's determining the commission period. And every commission period is about a week. It's a week, and sometimes the company gives us an extension. They give us a promotion. So the commission period is the period in which you're creating volume, and we get paid every week. So at the end of a commission period, the company takes a snapshot of your business and then pays you according to what rank you're at, whether you bought 1 Hilo or a family pack, etc. But it always pays at the end of the week. So that's a commission period. And as you can see here, there's 1 day left. And what happens is, as it starts to get to the closing of the commission period, you will see a yellow box that comes up right here, and it will say there's 30 minutes left. And so it's basically just telling you, the company's telling you, if you have anybody who's going to buy a Hilo, get them to hurry up and buy it. So all of that goes into that commission period. If it doesn't, then you won't get paid on that commission until the following week. That's it. And as you can see here, it says I'm not active. Now, what everybody needs to know is that there is free accounts that they allow people to register, position themselves in the business, and then buy a Hilo a couple days later. Now, the company has given us a 7-day holding period to allow us to hold our position and then purchase the Hilo. And the 7-day period basically is from the day that you've actually registered. So you'll get an email when you register. As you all know, you get an email when you register, and then just watch it 7 days from then. So that's it. You can upload a photo if you'd like, and then if you look down, you can see that the International Convention in Bangkok, you can buy your tickets from here, and you can discover about the loyalty membership. If you scroll down a little bit more, you'll see that the company puts any important news here. So for instance, the compliance kit came out. They gave us a little happy Easter message. There's a new version of the Hilo app is waiting. So any kind of company information is usually listed here, which is where I get a lot of my information from. Okay, now we're going to click on this button here, business. So when you click on business, it gives you a couple of different options of menus, and a menu option of different sections to go into. So as you can see here under business, it gives me my username, who my sponsor is, what my account is, it still says free user here, and what my rank is. And it also says, as you can see here, my website is testingaccount.worldgn.com. So if it was my website, I would have, let's say, shannonhart.worldgn.com. It would be, jessica.worldgn.com. So whatever your username is, see right here, the username is testing account. It's your username.worldgn.com. And what that does is takes the person, if you give that URL to a person, to a friend, it takes them straight to the store. Not to the main website, but to the store. So that's another option on how people pass on their store, or their, if somebody wants to buy the Hilo, they can pass on just their store website, and not then they don't have to go to the main website. Okay, now let's go back to business. Let's click on commission. Now, commission basically is an overall list of all the commission that you're going to get, that you've received over the periods. Now, remember, a commission cycle is 1 week. So what the company does is they have a number associated with a commission cycle. Now, because this is empty, I'm going to show you an actual example. So this is what it would look like. So you'll see on the left here, the period, it determines what the commission cycle is. So if it's a 1 week or 2 week, it still has a number. So this is commission cycle, let's say right here is 194. The start date was on the 5th of April, and it's going till the 11th of April. And I, in this account, got paid $12. And it was foreign, meaning that this account was a UAE account. It means that that account got the commission from a different country. It wasn't from the UAE. And then this is the expecting payment date. All of the ones down here that say completed payments, you see there's one down here for $32. All of the completed payments are payments that have been put into your World Global Network account. All of these payments, this is the expected payment date when they will assign it to you or upload it or deposit it into your World Global Network account. And we're going to talk about the accounts in a bit. So that's what the commission summary, this is what you will see when you're looking at this page. So here you can see it just says pending payments, everything's empty because this is a testing account, but this is basically what it will look like. And now let's say I was to click on details right here. If you clicked on details, what you'll see here is it will still have the period, the pending period, or sorry, the payment period, the commission period. This is the commission period 194. This was the start date and the end date. This is how much I made. And this was that, as I said, it came from a foreign payment or a foreign purchase. The blue is your TVC, your team volume commission. So if 10 people bought a helo from me, from my team, and everybody bought one helo, that would be 100 times 10, which would be 1,000 points. And I'd get paid on the 1,000 points, and that would be my TVC. On the right side is my fast sales bonus. So basically your fast sales bonus is when you sell one helo, you make $32. So if you look at the bottom down here, it says fast sale bonus is $6. Now we know that when you sell a loyalty membership, you make $6 fast sales bonus, because fast sales bonus is 10% of the purchase price, or of the purchase price. So that's why it says $6. The $6 down here, TVC, comes from the membership, because every person that purchases a membership, the monthly membership, they put 30 points into your team volume commission. The fast sales bonus is $6, and then the team volume commission is 30 SVs, sales volume, that goes into your team volume commission. You get paid up to 20%, either 10 or 20%. 20% of 30 sales volume is $6. This is why I made $6 fast sale bonus and $6 TVC. That equals 12 as the net amount. So this is what you would see if you went into the details of your pending payments or your completed payments. So that's basically underneath commission. This is what you would see. Now let's click on strategy. And like I said, commission is just an overall summary. It's just for you to see what you've been paid, what you're going to get paid, and when you're going to get paid. So that's really nice. Now you can expect exactly when you're going to get your payment or your money, your commission. Under strategy, now strategy is really important, because strategy determines where you're going to place somebody. So let's say you knew that your business partner, Sam, wanted to buy a helo and join the business, get started in the business. But you know that you have about 5 people on your left leg and you only have 2 people on your right, and you want to put them into your right leg because we're trying to balance our legs. This is when you would go into your strategy, you set your position before the person purchases a helo. Now you can see here my common leg, this common right leg is with my sponsor. That means that when my sponsor places somebody into the business, it falls directly below in the next available position. So that means that when I put somebody in and when my sponsor puts somebody in, it falls into the next available position. So I might need to put some more people on my opposite side. So what you would do is you'd come to where it says strategy, you change the strategy, and you'd put them on your right. Now, auto is a great option because in the beginning, you want to put one person on your left, one person on your right, one person on your left, one person on your right. You want to keep alternating until your legs start to build and get quite strong. Auto just automatically places left, right, left, right. And it's, I don't know where it will start off, but it just places it left, right, left, right. So if you don't have the time to go and change your strategy, or you know you're building quite strong and there's lots of people coming in and you're selling a lot of helos, then just leave it on auto. If you need to place somebody specifically, then just click on the left or click on the right and then click on update. Left or right, click on update. Don't worry about the inner or left leg right now, the inner leg or the inner right leg. Don't worry about those right now. Those are for a later date when you're building your other 2 business centers. So don't worry about that right now. So this strategy is really important. And so let's say I want to put it on my right and I click update. I want to put the next person on my right leg. I click update. And you'll see the next placement is right. And so, as I said to you, just make sure before the person registers to purchase their helo that you've set your strategy. You can do it on your mobile phone. You can do it on your iPad. You can do it on the computer. It's very, very simple. Just log in, click on strategy, and set your strategy before the person is purchasing, okay? Now, there's a section called Team Developer. I'll talk about that at a later date. It just kind of lists who you have as team developers. Because remember, your first job after you've signed up into the World Global Network business and you bought your helo, the next step is to find 2 and then help those 2 find 2. So remember, find 2 and help those 2 find 2. Once you've helped those 2 find 2, you're called a team developer. When you've helped everybody else do the same thing, find 2, and then help those 2 find 2, they're also called team developers. And the more team developers you have in your business, the faster you're going to grow. And so this just allows you to look at the list of who's in your team. Now let's click on dual team. Who's in your team as team developer. So let's click on dual team. All right. Boy, my internet's slow today. All right, come on. So dual team is where you're going to find a lot of your information that you're going to want to know on a daily basis, because this is where it tells you how much points, how much sales volume points you have in your team volume commission. It tells you who the people in your business, etc. So here, oops, sorry, I reloaded it. In your dual team, you're going to come on. In your dual team, this is where you're going to, as I said, see your commission points. And what happens is it changes on a daily basis. So as you can see here, a lot of people ask me, what is this? So remember, some of you, I've already explained this to you, is that when you purchase a family pack, you have 3 business centers. Your account has 3 business centers. So one business center sits here, another business center sits here, and another one sits here. And I'm going to show you it in a moment. So you'll see it. You'll visually be able to see it. And it basically is 3 business centers like this. Now, your central business center is the first one you're going to work for a while. And don't worry about the other 2. They get to store points, and you can eventually, put people into the opposite leg and start to get paid extra money. Don't worry about it right now. It gets confusing, so I'm not going to go there yet. So let's just focus on your BCC, your Business Center Central. Now, if you scroll down on the daily calculations, this is where you'll start to see what you're getting paid. So let's say your left leg had 5,000 SV, your TOT, your total team volume commission is 5,000. On the right side, your total team volume sales commission, the sales volume, is 4,000. Right? What would happen here is 4,000 would end up right here under TVC, right here under SV. It would say 4,000, and you would be paid either 10 or 20%. So 10% would be $400, 20% would be $800. On the left leg, it would deduct 4,000 points, and then the next carry forward, it would say the left side is 4,000 and the right is 0 because you've used all 4,000 on the right side. And it would deduct the matching sales volume on the left, which is 4,000. So again, on the left side, it says 5,000. On the right side, it says 4,000. At the end of the commission cycle, it would deduct 4,000 from the right team and place it here. And it would then deduct the matching volume on the left side, which is 4,000, and allow 1,000 to be carried over to the next commission cycle. And you would be paid either 10 or 20%. So that's really nice because this is where you can watch to see which leg is growing the fastest and which team is growing the fastest. And you can start to strategize and place people depending on how your volume is doing. But again, never forget, you have to first find two and help those two find two. Once you've done that, you can then get more into strategizing on where to place people. Underneath here, it would say daily, right down here where it says daily SV list, this would list all the people that purchased for this commission cycle. So you'd see different people's names, and it would say like 100, which would mean that a person bought 1 helo. It would say 30, which would mean the person has done their loyalty membership. Or it would say maybe 500 because somebody bought the family pack. So it lists all of the sales volume that you've collected for that week and who purchased what. And the same on the right side, okay? And then when you click on left team stats or right team stats, what's really neat about this is it tells you which are your best countries, who's active, how many active users you have on your right, on your left, etc. So that's really cool because then you can kind of see like who's pushing hard and who's building really strong. Under history, under the history, you'll also see, what so it would be very similar to the commission, but this is specific for your team volume commission. So this would be the period the specific commission cycle period, and it would show how much volume was on your left, how much of volume was on your right, and what you got paid. So the commission over here is your overall commission, looking at your team volume sales, your fast start bonuses, everything. This one is specific for team volume commission, the sales points, okay? Now, if you click on Browse, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to show you a more detailed picture. What Browse looks like is this. As you can see, it says Browse up here. This is called your dual team. Now, what will happen is when you're looking at this, what you're going to see is this is right down here is going to be your name, your username. Now, remember I said you have 3 business centers? This is your 1 business center, this is your 2nd one, and this is your 3rd one. Right now, you're building your left leg and you're building your right leg of your 1st business center. Later on, you can start to build your inner legs and you'll start to make more money. And that's for specifically the people who bought the family pack. So that, again, is more advanced, and we don't need to talk about that right now. Right now, you're just concentrating on your 1 business center. Down here, it will say the name of the person that you've clicked on. So if I clicked on this guy up here, his name would pop up down here where it says testing account. It would say what he was, whether he was a team builder, a team developer, a diamond, whatever rank he was. And then on the right, it would say who he was sponsored by. So let's say you saw that somebody was building really strong and you said, oh, I want to talk to the sponsor. I want to know, I want to understand what the guy's doing, or you had a question, then you could see the sponsor name. I just wanted to highlight that in some of your back offices, you're going to see deactivated. Remember I said that if a person only registers an account and they don't buy a Hilo for 7 days, their account will be deactivated. So you'll start to see some deactivated accounts, and that's fine, don't worry about it. So you'll see here that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people on my left side, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on my right side of this account. And what that means is that I have more people on the left, although some of them are deactivated, and then less people on the right. So I can start to see how my business is developing, who's gotten their dual team, who's done well, and and it just gives you kind of a visual picture of your team. Okay. Now, the next thing I want to show you is what's called generations. And remember, dual team means dual team, left and right team. So everybody in your left and right team, what is the volume you've done in your left and right team? Who's been purchasing what? Where the people are placed? Who's in your dual team? So that's what the dual team area is for, and the dual team section is for. So now we're looking at generations, and generations is a great place to see exactly who the people are that are in your business. So you remember, if I signed up Sarah, Sarah is my first generation. If Sarah signed up Jessica, Jessica becomes my second generation. If Jessica signed up Sam, Sam becomes my third generation. So first, second, and third generation. So what you'll see here is you'll start to see what's the total amount of people you have, and how many people in each generation. And I'm going to give you an example of what it looks like here. So this is a generation of a back office, and you'll see it's the first generation. You'll usually have the total here. And so just to protect some people, I've blocked out some names. And on the left side, you'll have their username. So you can see down here, it says testing account, what their actual name is, so their display name, what their email address is, their phone number, what country they're from, and what level they're at. Now, for the people you personally sponsored, you'll get this information. For people you haven't personally sponsored, you're not going to get all of that information. So just so you're aware, not all your information is shared with everybody. It's only the people that you personally sponsor. So here you'll see this person is a member. This person's a member executive, which means that they've bought like a family pack. A member means they've just bought 1 Hilo. A team building partner means that they have somebody on their left and somebody on their right, and that they bought 1 Hilo. The partner means 1 Hilo. The builder means that they achieved the builder status. So builder means you found 1 on your left and you found 1 on your right is team builder. When you've helped those 2 find 2, then that rank is team developer. Team builder, team developer. So, and then you'll also see free users, and free users are good because then you can figure out who still hasn't bought their Hilo, and you can give them a call and just say, by the way, be aware that your account will get closed down in a week if you're not careful. Okay, so that's the generations. And as I said, you'll have your first generation, your second generation, your third generation, etc. Now let's click on fast sales. The fast sales section is for, it's to list all of the fast sales bonuses that you've made. So when you sell 1 Hilo, you get $32 fast sales bonus because it's 10% of the sales price. Fast sales is 10% of the sales price of any product that's sold in the business. Because remember, some people get confused about this. Your first commission is this, the fast sales commission, which is 10% of whatever the sales price is. Your second commission is where it says dual team, is your dual team commission. This one is always 10%. This one is 10% if you bought 1 Hilo and 20% if you started with a family pack. Pretty simple. Right, so fast sales bonus. So I'm going to give you an example of what this would look like. So this is an account that has a fast sales bonus. And as I said, you can see down here, you sell a box set, you make $32. You sell a family pack light for some countries, like South Africa has this, you make $74. A regular family pack, you make $135. And even on the loyalty membership, you'll make $6. You make a fast sales bonus only on the people you've personally sold a helo to, or a loyalty membership. If I sold a helo to Sam, then Sam sold it to Sarah, I make this, and then Sam sold a helo to Sarah. Sam makes the fast start bonus because he sold it to her, and I make a fast sale bonus off of Sam, not off of Sarah. What I make off of Sarah is the sales volume, which goes into my team volume commission, my dual team. So I hope that I've made that clear, because I know people get confused. Two different bonuses. One is a fast sales bonus for all of your first generation, the people you have personally sold a helo or a membership to. The second generation and all the other generations is what's called you get the sales volume. You then make the sales volume goes into your team, into your dual team business, into your team volume commission, and then you make either 10 or 20% off of that. Okay, so this fast sales bonus, you can see here, a lot of these are $6 because all these people updated their membership or redid their membership this month. And that 74 means that this person sold a family pack light to somebody. So if it was 135, you'd see that here. Okay, so that's basically, that's the fast sales bonus. Okay, so let's go back to our website. So remember, team commission is the overall information of all of the commission you've made. Under your dual team, you will see the specific commission to do with your team volume sales, the sales volume that everybody has created within your team, and you're being paid 10 or 20% on. And then the fast sales bonus is every product that you have personally sold. So every one of your customers, every time they buy a product, you will make a fast sales bonus every time, 10% of the sales price. Okay, the money box specifically has to do with the commission, the commission bonus of 1% of your team volume sales, what you've made in your team volume commission. So if you've made $1,000 for the week in your team volume commission, the company will take 1% and put it into your money box. Now, this is a test account, so there's no money there. But as you see right here, you see the period. So it's the commission cycle period. So if I made $1,000 in my 194 commission period, I would see 1% in. And as you can see here, after 1 year, at the end of 12 months, that's when you actually can take it out. So like in my account, I actually already am getting money into my money box, and I can see it, and I see like the amount every single week. And so this is stored here, and at the end of 12 months, I get to take it all out. So the money box is pretty cool. But again, that's like your savings box. Think of it that way. Ranks is where you will see the people and what their ranks are. So if there's high ranks within your team. And now I'm going to go to Member Kit. I'm actually going to come back to this a little later. But under Member Kit, this is where you can download some of the documentation. So some people ask me, well, how is the helo waterproof, and is the helo, how long does the battery last? And well, if you look under Member Kit, you have a whole bunch of information. So you have, first of all, you have the compliance kit, which we're going to talk about a little later. The international presentation. So if you click on this arrow, you'll see the red international presentation, which is specifically for the Middle East, Africa, every country that isn't Europe, America, or Canada. The blue presentation is for the US, Canada, and Europe. So you can download these two presentations, and there's a slight difference between the two, the commission the commission pay, there's a slight difference in how you qualify. Very, very slight. So you can read up about it there. The pay plan is more detailed. The international presentation is the full presentation like what I usually do. But the pay plan specifically talks about how you get paid, okay? Summary report, that's when they have the Diamond Life holiday, so they kind of give a summary report there. Services, this talks in detail about the loyalty membership, the life log, and then if you go down to Q&A, this is the Hilo frequently asked questions. So and the loyalty membership asked questions. They haven't actually posted that yet. They're constantly updating this, so just keep watching out for what's going on back here. Okay, and as you can see, there's different languages. So there's English, and I'm so bad at the flags. There's French, Spanish. There's all these different languages, Chinese, and so you just pick on there's even Arabic for the loyalty membership and the life log. So they're constantly updating and putting up more information as the company develops, which is great. Right. I'm not quite sure, Wear a member code is absolutely brand new. I've never seen that before. I'm going to have to get back to you guys on what the Wear a member code is. Let me see if I can figure it out when I open it up. Oh, that's interesting. I'll have to get back to you guys on that one. I have absolutely no idea. This is what I love, is our company is constantly developing and updating and giving us new stuff. And so I'm really excited to find out what that one's about. Okay, business tools. Business tools is specifically for if you want to have a business card. So there's some tools back here, and you can kind of go through that. Let's say, so when you start to rank and you start to, you start to reach certain levels in the company, you can create your own badge, which is kind of neat, just to show people, listen, I have actually achieved rank status in the company. And rank status is important because it signifies, how much volume you've sold in a given commission period. Okay. So the next section I'm going to show you is what's called orders. So I actually am going to switch to, this is my account. So I'm going to show you, so these were some orders that I was kind of, playing around. I was trying to test some systems out. So what I really like about this section is you'll see here, this is my order that I completed. I bought the loyalty membership and the family pack. This was my first order. And when you click on it, and many of you will notice, I want to just show you right here. This is now, when I bought the family pack, they had a promo where they gave you the Hilo Classic for free. That's why you all see me when I'm always wearing my Hilo. And you'll see right here that I got a tracking number, so I could track exactly how long or where my Hilo was and how long it was going to take to get to me. My Hilo Classic took 2 days. And if I click on it, I'll even show you, it literally took 2 days. So you can see on February the 21st, it was picked up in China. And on February the 22nd, it was delivered. So it was 1 day, but it ended up being more 2 days because of the time difference. That is literally how quick that got to me. So I'm really excited for this status to change. So you can see right here, it still says the family pack bundle is still pending. So even a lot of you are asking me, when are we going to get our Hilo? I know as much as you guys know. I am just a distributor. And as you can see, my status is still pending. So I haven't gotten my family pack yet. But what's great about the company is, as all of you know, Chad and Atita and the company have been sending out emails recently talking about, what is the status of the shipping that's happening right now for all of the packs and around the world. So I'm really, really appreciative of them doing that to let you guys all know, when it's going to be delivered. Okay. One of the other things I want you guys to see is something called orders forwarded and orders received. Now this is something I'm going to kind of go back to the main website, and there's a reason that I want to show you this. If for some reason a person is purchasing, I'll go through that in a second, but if somebody is purchasing through the store, let me go back here. Sorry. If somebody is purchasing through the store and they don't have a credit card, or let's say, you know, like I was purchasing the Hilo family pack and we wanted to use my father's American credit card, let's say. What you can do is you can forward an order to somebody else, to another account. And I'll show you how to do that in a moment. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'll create a different video for how you purchase on the website, just so you guys have a simple video about that. But what happens is here it will say orders forwarded. And that means orders that you have sent to somebody else. So you're registering an account and you forwarded the orders. It will come up right here and it will say orders forwarded. And that's exactly what I had done. So you'll see I sent an order to another account. I forwarded an order and you can see it right here. And it was approved. These were the ones we were trying to test and we were having a couple issues. So but the one that actually got approved and was accepted was right here. And it said orders forwarded. If somebody sent me an order, meaning they're trying to purchase a Hilo and they are forwarding it to me, it would be under orders received. Now, once you've forwarded an invoice or an order to somebody, they have to approve it and pay for it. So don't be concerned. People can send you orders, but you're not instantly going to pay for it. You don't have to pay for it. You can decline it, whatever it is that you want to do. But it just gives people the option that don't have credit cards to be able to, let's say their friend is going to lend them the credit card and you're going to give them cash. This is how it can happen. So you're not even taking a person's credit card information. They have their own account. You're forwarding the invoice to that person's account and they can pay for it for you. And you're still getting your own account and you just pay them cash. So I hope I explained that. I'll in another video on how to purchase a Hilo and how to register. I'll do that at a different time. Okay, so I just wanted to explain that. My products. Okay, let me go to my products. Let me just go back to the back office. I really like that feature because I know people who don't have credit cards, but they really want to purchase a Hilo, so that's really kind of neat. Okay, under my products, if you click on my products, and that's in the left-hand side menu, you'll have membership and you'll have your points. So this here, it monitors basically what your services are. So if I click under membership, I'm a part of the loyalty membership. So what you'll see under membership is you'll see, this is actually really important for you guys. A lot of you have been asking me, how do I make sure that my loyalty membership is automatically being credited every month to my credit card and it's automatically being charged? This is where you look. So you go under my products, under membership, and you can see right here, it says auto renew, automatically credit monthly on your preferred payment system. So here I can see that it is being credited. If you look here, you can see how many points I also have. And this is the membership level that I'm at, okay? Now, if you scroll down, this is all of the vouchers that are for the Hilo Pro plan. Now, remember, when you purchase a loyalty membership, you get 5 vouchers that can be applied to 5 different Hilos. So a lot of people are misunderstanding that when you purchase the family pack, each Hilo comes with a Pro plan. The Hilo does not actually have the Pro plan attached to it. What it is you get these vouchers, and these vouchers you can then apply to any Hilo. So let's say I bought a Hilo, I bought the loyalty membership, and my friend bought a Hilo somewhere in the world. And I wanted to give her one of my vouchers for the loyalty membership, or the Pro plan, sorry. It doesn't matter if she had bought the healer through my account, through her own account, it doesn't matter. I can then give her this voucher to apply. And what I would do is I would associate the voucher with another account. So I would, like, I could basically put in like somebody else's name, right? I could put in RP Hart. I could put in somebody else's name. So that would allow another person to have access to the Pro plan. A lot of you don't have your loyalty membership yet. So, I mean, sorry, your Helos. So we'll worry about that at a different date. And there's lots of videos out there. If you look under my YouTube channel, there's a lot of information out there on how to do that. So, yeah. Okay. And here is under Helo app, you can see that I have my Helo app. This is when it's active till, and then, you know, you can also manage your auto renew here. Now, if you look under accounting, now remember I said that under membership, you can click on auto renew to say that I want the account to be auto renewed every time. Okay. Well, under accounting, you can actually add a credit card. So usually what happens is when you've already put in a credit card, when you first purchased your Helo, your credit card is usually assigned there. And what you can do is under, you see where it says accounting and my cards? If you click under my cards, you can add another card, you can delete a card, and you can determine what your payment preference is. So right now here in my, it's empty. I'm just gonna stop this for a second. And I'm gonna show you what it looks like. Give me 1 second. All right, I'll share the screen again. Okay, so you'll see here that under cards, I have a card listed here. I can edit it, I can remove it, etc. And then I can add another card. So again, this is under accounting and under my cards. So you can have several cards here, you can delete cards, you can edit cards. And then under auto renew settings, this is where you determine your preferred payment method. So again, going back, remember when we went under membership, there was a section where you could determine yes or no to auto renewal. So make sure that says yes. Make sure that you have a card under my cards. Your credit card is put there. And then under auto renew settings, you can decide what you want to enable. So I can disable the card, and now I can say I want it to come out of my OG wallet, my WGN wallet. So I can actually enable this, and then I can disable my card. So, and I go confirm. So what that means now is I've now told my system that when they're going to charge me for the loyalty membership, I want it to be deducted from my World Global Network account, not from my credit card. Do you see that? So it's coming out of my WGM, World Global Money, my World Global Network Money account, and not from my credit card. So this is where you can, and remember to confirm when you're changing this. So you can switch it around. So right now I'm basically saying the first place I wanted to deduct money from is my World Global Money account. And the second one is my card, but I've disabled it. So if I want to enable it, I click on enable. Please confirm the change, and I click confirm. So now I've told the account, first try and take the money from my World Global Money account, which is my commission. And then secondly, if it doesn't come out of there, then take it deducted from my credit card, okay? So that's the auto renew settings. And again, this is specifically because I want to make sure that my membership, I'm going to go back and show you one more time, that under membership, my products and membership, I have specifically said auto renew. See, yes, so automatically credit monthly on your preferred payment system. Okay, so I hope that helps clear that one up. So everybody can go and just make sure that their membership is on auto renewal, they have a card associated with their account, and that they've enabled which card they want, or whether their card or their World Global Money. Now, if you don't have any money in your World Global Money account, then it's not going to be able to take any money out, so that it would default to your credit card. Okay? Right. That is that part. Now, under profile is your information, obviously. And why I want to show you this section is because when you registered for your account, you registered it on whatever name it was, whichever name that you put into it. So if it was your personal name or your family name, etc. So as you can see, mine says testing account and the country. Now the SSN and tax and PAN number, which a lot of people ask me about, that's your social security number, which is American. Now here in the UAE, we don't have a social security number and we don't have a tax ID number. So basically in the US and in Canada, there is a social security number and your tax number. And in probably South Africa and many countries, it's basically your social security number or your, to determine where you're paying taxes. So you have a tax kind of ID number. And let's say you wanted to add your husband or wife, your spouse, onto the account as well. You can put them under co-owner information. Eventually, if you have a company, you can also add it here. Now, another important area that I want to talk about is called documents. Now, when you are setting up your account, now this is a really important part of what I wanted to talk about tonight. When you're setting up your account, your accounting system, you have to put your documents in, you have to upload your documents. Now, your documents are your ID documents, as you can see here. ID documents, and the reason for this and why this is so important is because the accounting segment or the accounting section of the World Global Network back office is called World Global Money. It is like a bank account. So they want it to be secure. They want to know that you are the person accessing it. So you have to upload some ID information. And every person has to do this. Every single person with World Global Network has to do this. So I'm just going to get to that section to show you. So when you are clicking on, when you click on Access Now, and you can do it through Documents or you can do it through Accounting. Sorry if I'm going a little bit fast, guys. Feel free to ask me if some more questions if you're a little bit confused. So under either the document section or under accounting, you will see here, Access Now for ID document upload. So they want you to upload your documents. So what it will do, it will then take you to here. Now this is the World Money setup. As you can see, a World Global Network e-wallet. Okay? There's a video to help you understand what you're supposed to do. But here, basically, you're going to put your name, your address, and remember, whatever your address that you're putting in there has to be an address that you can prove. What does that mean? I'm living in this apartment in Dubai. There is a lease agreement with this apartment. I can use that as a proof of address. If you have a bank account in the United States, you might have your tenancy agreement or your bills from your utility bills. So in the UAE, it's DIWA. In the United States and in Canada, there you have electricity bill, you have your water bill, and so they want some form of documentation to prove that you live at the address that you put into your account. And I'm just saying this to you because some people are putting the wrong information here. So please make sure whatever address you put in this section in your account information, you can provide a proof of address, okay? It could be a driver's license. In the UAE, we don't have addresses on driver's licenses. So it could be a lease agreement. It could be a bank statement. It could be a letter from your from your landlord, any of that. And there's two pieces of documentation that they want. If you, where did the section go? Trying to remember. There's a section that shows you the different types of documentation. So here you would put in your information. You would then scroll down and you would agree to the information that you've put in and agree to the terms and conditions, and you verify that your information is correct. You would then put a PIN number in. Please don't forget this. It is like having a PIN number to your bank account, like when you use your debit card. And then it's going to ask you to enter some information like what was your first job, what's your mother's maiden name, what was the first concert you attended, and you can change these. So these are security questions. Please don't forget them. What is the name of what's the make and model of your first car? So you can pick and choose 3 different security questions and you write in the answers. And if for some reason there was a problem with your account, these are the security questions that they would ask, okay? And then you're going to click continue and continue on and just follow the next steps. It's actually quite simple, just read along. Right, and any of the documentation that I was talking about, the 2 main documentations are going to be your passport, your license, and your driver's license, some kind of picture ID, and a proof of address. Those are the 2 documentation that they want. Okay, now just to explain this just a little bit more in detail, there are 2 types of accounts that you're going to get. And some people get a little confused, so I'm going to try and clear this up. There's what's called the World Global Money Account, which is this one right here, the World Global Money Account. The second one is called iPayout. The reason for the 2 accounts is this. World Global Money is where the company deposits the money into that account. So let me see if I can show you an example. I think I had one here. Right, World Global Money. So right here, I've blacked it out. But right here in World Global Money Account, it will show you how much money you have, your balance, your information. And you have the choice of withdrawing it or sending it to what's called your iPayout account. Your iPayout account is the one that you're setting up here. Now, people say to me, why do you need 2 accounts? The World Global Money account can only send money to your bank account, or you can use it to pay for products. Again, you can either transfer it to your bank account or you can use it to pay for products. The iPayout is an international system. It's a third-party account that actually allows you to get a prepaid debit card. Now, when you get that prepaid debit card, they will send it to you. It's a fee of, I think, $10. You get a prepaid debit card. You can now use your World Global Money account to transfer money from your World Global Money account to your prepaid debit card and use that free anywhere in the world and point of sales transactions. So the point of sales transaction is free. So if you go to the grocery store, if you go to the out to dinner, if you go to a clothing store, you can purchase and use that prepaid debit card. So those are the 2 accounts. Number 1 is your World Global Money account that you can transfer money straight to a bank account. Number 2 is your iPayout account. Your iPayout allows you to transfer money to a prepaid debit card, okay? So when you're in your accounting system, just follow the steps. Access now, put in your information, answer the security questions, and upload your documents. Okay, there is a video on exactly how to do this. Jeremy Roma did a video showing how he did it for one of his distributors. So I will post that video as well. It's also in my YouTube channel that I'm going to show you in a second. And so you can follow those instructions, just in case you're a little confused. Okay, that's it, I think, for the back office. Unless you guys have any questions, feel free to message me. All right, so what I'm going to talk about now is resources, because I'd mentioned to you, let me just make sure I didn't forget anything else. I did the forwarding, right. So I'm going to talk about your resources. So the first steps of success is you need to use your free resources. And I did a bit of training last week on this. The first is obviously the people and your network. Those are your resources, because that's your customers and your business partners, etc. The next part is going to be your videos and webinars. So your videos and webinars is a massive, massive resource. In my experience in network marketing, I haven't seen another company that has these many resources at your fingertips anywhere in the world, and I'm loving what I'm seeing. So another resource is your business partners, meaning me, meaning other people, their success stories, what they've done, what they've been able to accomplish, the kind of people that they've been able to sell their helos to. There was a video of me talking to Daniel, one of the trainers in our business. And he was talking about why it's so good for trainers and anybody who's into fitness and athletics. He's a resource. So that video is a great resource for you to show people. And then also, obviously, your social media outlets. So in terms of talking about the Helo videos and webinars, this is what I wanted to make sure you guys are aware of. Every Monday, we've just been told that every Monday there will be a leadership team call, a webinar, and it will be all about the updates and what's coming, what's happening with the company. And this is conducted probably by Chad and Anita, Jeremy, Roma, Romancio, Fulcher, all of the top leaders in our company, the presidents, presidential millionaires, etc. So this is really important. Please be aware that these calls fill up, so try and get on early. And after tomorrow, we'll be able to see if they will post them on Facebook. So Monday, every evening at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 1 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Gulf time, there will be a call from one of our leaders. Very, very important leadership ranks. Very, very important to listen in on that. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm going to be offering a business presentation every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Gulf time. Please be on that call. This is a perfect opportunity for you to invite your guests. And I want to take a moment just to talk about why it's important to invite guests to these presentations. Everything that you do, it requires, it's a numbers game. So if you talk 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 to each person, it's going to take you a long time to build rank and to create massive momentum. So I always say to people, and what I've been taught is that if you can talk to people, send the video, talk a little bit about what you're doing, talk to them about the referral program, and then say, listen, my business partner is doing a presentation on Tuesday or on Thursday. Why don't I invite you to the call? It's a limited amount of seats, which is true. I can only have 50 people at one time on my calls. And invite them to the call and say, why don't you listen to what we're doing? We're building we're building global distribution markets. So e-commerce global distribution markets around the world. And I would love you to be a part of the growth that we are creating. Invite them to a call and let them come and listen to me do a presentation. If we max out these calls, let's say we max out to 50 people, and all 50 people, or even 30 people purchase a Helo, all of that volume is going through your business and your team's business, all of our business. So this is why having a presentation and having a group presentation is so important and so beneficial financially for the team, because we're doing mass volume purchases and presentations. So one presentations, that's not going to create the same kind of volume and the same kind of momentum that we're looking for. And when I look at, again, everything I'm telling you is what I've learned from the leaders, the success stories. And they all say the same thing. Get people on these calls. Saturday, it's going to be another business presentation, and we're going to have different leaders. So as you know, last Saturday, it was Joseph Wilson. I'll be conducting some of them. It might be Mr. Wilson. As we start to get even stronger, we're going to try and get Chad and Natita on it, maybe even Jeremy Roma. So Saturday, I'll always announce it, and it just, the ID number might change. So, you know, the 971-777-1111 is our team's ID number. And if it changes, I'll let you know. Sunday, every Sunday, hopefully next time the Zoom won't give us any problems, but I will do some sort of a team training. So if you can get on that team training, that would be really, really great. Now, the international webinar, that's something I just want to take a moment to talk about. The international webinar is, let me just bring it up here, is such an incredible tool. I don't think you guys understand. Any of the companies that I was in before, they didn't have this. And I love it because if you, especially the North American market, if I am not doing a business presentation or you don't have access to one, but you have a customer or a business prospect that you want them to hear a business presentation, take them here. Hilo.money is a website that the company and our leaders have created to allow your prospects to watch a presentation. So what they would do is they would click on a time zone. I'm trying, by the way, Middle Eastern team, I'm trying to get the Middle Eastern time zone added here, but let's say we click on London, then we click on next. And then you'll see here that it would be a global network webinars. They give you the times in your local time zone. So I picked London, so this would be a London time zone, and look at all the leaders that are presenting. So you can listen to Chad and Natita, Romancio, Jeremy, Rabu, or Seville, and these are great leaders. I mean, I've known these leaders for a couple of years now, and they are amazing. Now, in terms of our team leader, is actually Chad and Natita. So Chad and Natita is like is basically part of our team. And all of these guys are fantastic presenters. So you can register, your prospect can register and watch it on their own time. So if they're not available to come to one of my business presentations, your business presentations, or your team leaders' business presentations, they can go here and register and watch it themselves. And then you say to them, I'll watch it with you, or make sure to call me when you finish watching the presentation and let's just have a follow-up call. Follow-up is key. But please use this resource. Like a lot of people are saying to me, oh, but I couldn't get my friend to come on the call because she was busy. Don't wait for me. Don't wait for your team leader. Don't wait for anybody. Put them on one of these calls, okay? It's an amazing resource. Okay, so that's the international webinar that I have listed here. Okay, the next thing, websites. Okay, so let's go through a couple of these. Your main website is worldgn.com. That's the main website. So let me just show you something here. This is WorldGN, the main website. From here, you can go to the back office, or you can go to join, or you can go to the stores. If somebody happens to go to the store to purchase a product, let's say they want to purchase a Hilo, that's okay. If they didn't click on your store, that's okay. And remember I said that your store is your username.worldgn.com. That's your store. But you'll see here, let's say I went to the regular worldgn.com website. I clicked on store. I wanted to purchase, let's say I wanted to purchase for Canada. So let's say I changed the country to Canada. You can change the country up in the top right-hand corner. And then it will show me what's available in Canada, because remember the family pack light is available in some countries and not in others. All right, so I'm going to click on, let's say, the family bundle, because I like that one. And then what happens, scroll down, a person can add the loyalty membership now, or they don't have to. And I'll go into a little more detail on this separately, but they can add the loyalty membership or they don't have to. Add to cart. They're going to accept that it's not a medical device. That's just a legal disclaimer. And they're saying that it's an extremely high demand. So they'll receive it as soon as possible. And as you all know, our healers are in such demand right now. Right, so they're adding it to their cart. Now, when they get to the next page, this is where they have to know who their sponsor is. So if I wasn't logged in, right now it says your sponsor is Heart of Gold, but if I wasn't logged in, so if I had logged out, I don't know if it's going to do it right here when I log out, it would ask for the sponsor's name. So if it asks for the sponsor's name, that's where they have to put in your username. So that's why I'm saying that they don't always have to go to your account. They don't have to go to your actual store, okay? So let me go back to the PowerPoint presentation. Right, so that's what the main website is for. And the main website, please, when you're looking at the main website, look under products, look under the Hilo membership, look under, you know what, I'm gonna go right back to it again. Look under products, you'll see Hilo. See how it says Hilo LX overview, the Hilo app, what is a germanium plate, the Hilo Pro plan, videos, manuals, guide, life log, BioZen, the loyalty program, what's the science behind the product. See, life sensing technology, which is what we are offering. Who's the company, who we are, what's the management. I got a lot of questions and all of them are answered here. Especially what is the Pro plan? See, Hilo Pro plan, what is the Pro plan? The Hilo Pro plan, sorry, versus the loyalty program. See, the loyalty membership program. So please make sure, even look, it has the App Store here. So please make sure you go to this website and you do your own research as well, because a lot of your questions will be answered there. Okay, another website, your store page, we've discussed that. Chad and Atita. Okay. Chad and Atita have a website that says www.cnworldgn.com. I advise every single one of you guys to register for their updates, so for their newsletters. So you would put in your first name, last name, email, and phone number, and pick a country. This is so important because this is where I get a lot of my information from, is because I'm constantly getting updates from Chad and Atita. Under Chad and Atita's website, this is where you can find so much. You can connect to them on any of the Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, etc. Under World, you have training videos, products, etc. Downloads. Under downloads over here, this is where their presentation is, the pay plan, a lot of documentation. There's so much resources, guys, so much. Do you need to go through all this? No. I'm just showing you resources. You don't need to go through any of this. But when people ask me a lot of questions, I say, have you checked these websites yet? So presentation tips, compensation plan in Vietnamese, Korean, Japanese, Spanish, Chinese, Thai, a lot of different languages, and obviously English, okay? So go ahead, you also can click on events and it will tell you about all the events coming up. I've spoken about this in my last video. The International Convention, World Business Overview, that's new. I'll have to look into that. See, every single time I come here, there's something new, which is great. The Thailand package that I spoke to you guys about, click here and see what is going on with the Thailand package because it's amazing. Yeah, so that's a very, very good website to use. Okay, what else do we have? Marketing website, hilo.life. Hilo.life is this one. So hilo.life is a marketing website, and it allows you as a person to build, you as a distributor, to build your own hilo.life website, and it's what's called a lead capture page. So it allows you to send out your own hilo.life website, and you can post it on Facebook and any social media, and you can also send it in a mass email to a bunch of people. I have my, well, it's not here. I have my business card stack, which is about this thick. I obviously don't have time to call and talk to every single person. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send them all a link to my hilo.life website. And if they click on it, this website will capture their information and will allow me to send emails to them automatically. So mine, for instance, is heart.hilo.life. If a person goes to that website, heart.hilo.life, the first thing that comes up is, have you seen this new wearable technology? They click on it, they can watch the video. You all know this video very well. If they click on see the full film, they then have to enter their information, testing at heart. And their phone number is 971-111, and they acknowledge and they go submit and show me. I will now get an email to say, this person has gone to your website and decided that they want more information. So it allows me to know who's been clicking on my email, on my website. I can scroll, the person can now scroll down, they can buy now, they can look at, view the full story, they can watch some more videos, they can register for a webinar, they can see what's the comparison compared to other products out there. It's an incredible site if you want to do mass marketing. There is a cost. If you go to my one, heart.hilo.life, and you click on, where is it? Here it is, down here, get a site like this, it's down at the bottom. You can get your own website. There is a cost. Some people want to use it, some people don't. You don't have to, it's up to you, okay? And there's videos to help you understand how to use it. And so I'm not going to go into any more detail on that. International, the hilo.money, the international webinars, that's the site I told you about before that you can send your prospects to. The team Facebook page, which all of you are probably watching this on right now. Please, 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 please watch the United World Changers website, because I am constantly updating and putting information here, okay? There's another website that you guys can watch and you can connect to that I really enjoy going through is Hilo Benefits. It's facebook.com/groups/Hilo Benefits. Here is where Antonio DeRosa, I think he manages this page, as you can see right here, Antonio DeRosa. And this is a group that is built to collect testimonies and experiences about the Hilo. It's not a medical device or medical apps, and the purpose of use is not for medical or clinical diagnostics or evaluation, but as a wellness device. But what's great about this page is this is where you collect stories. Remember we talked about, in my last training, I talked about how stories, facts tell, but stories sell. So these are stories. It's a collection of stories that will actually sell your product more than facts, because when they say, wait, that happened for that person, well, that's exactly why I would want it, because it would help me avoid this situation or watch my blood pressure. So this is a great Facebook page. Hilo, real stories that prove the benefits. See, I'm very happy. This is Chinita. I'm very happy with my Hilo results. It was so accurate. I feel like I have a 24 hours doctor with me. Peace of mind, the right word to explain my feelings right now. See? So she was showing an example of a regular blood pressure machine compared to her Hilo, and she has the new Hilo. Chinita has the new Hilo. Okay, so that's another website. Almost done, guys. And then there's YouTube channels. So everybody should by now know about my YouTube channel. I only have a couple subscribers, so please, please, please feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I find videos, I collect them, and I put them together. So you can see here that my playlists are World Global Network videos. So those are the specific videos that are to help you promote your business. So the 2-minute video, the 5-minute video, Antonio De Rosa talking about the design of the Hilo, Fox News, the amazing benefits of the germanium health device, the health stones, unboxing the Hilo, the biozin effects. And this is another great video, the Claire opportunity that has just been released. So here under World Global Network videos, this is where you guys can share these videos. Just right click, copy link address, and send it to your prospect. Okay. I also have Hilo and WGN stories. I'm going to start to collect stories. And as you can see, this is the one with me and Daniel, who's part of our team. I want to start collecting stories from our team. And so I'm going to start posting them there. The Hilo, WGN, and business opportunity videos. So these are some more great videos, very similar to some of the other ones that were under the Hilo Global Network videos. And then Hilo app. The Hilo app, this is all the videos specific for how do you set up your app, how do you register it, how do you activate your Hilo Pro plan, how do you get your report, getting started tutorial. All of it is here. So guys, all the information is there for you. You just gotta go and click on my channel, subscribe to it. That way you'll know whenever I'm posting something else, and watch the videos. Okay. Also, Chad and Atita, Jeremy Roma, they all have their own pages. If you look up Jeremy Roma, he has his own YouTube channel. Here it is, Jeremy Roma. And he's crazy. He is so psyched about this, so excited about our, the World Global Network, and he posts amazing videos. And so a lot of them have to do with a webinar, or he's talking about becoming a pioneer. This is a great video that I'm going to post for you guys. So you can watch Jeremy Roma and all of his posts and his leadership and some of his techniques on how he's been able to build his business. Chad and Atita Chong, they also have their own video, their own YouTube channel. And see, over 5,000 people have subscribed to their channel. So guys, there's so many resources. See? So many resources. Okay. That's basically everything I wanted to go through. The only other last thing I want to talk about is I'm going to talk about is compliance. But again, use the videos, do your comfort zone sharing, get enrolled, then send the videos, and then follow up. If you don't follow up straight away, your prospects will get cold. Why? Because why do I say that? Because fear and doubt starts to enter their head. They immediately talk themselves out of what they got excited about. So if somebody is excited about the business, do not wait. Follow up with them. Collect decisions. What did they like about what they saw? Where do they want to start? Where do they feel they would start? Meaning, would they start with the one Hilo, or would they start with a family pack? Okay, and then use those resources. Compliance. This is the last thing, guys. Last thing I want to talk about. Compliance. This is so important. Oops. I got logged out of my account. I really, 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 really need every single one of you to go into your back office and look at all of the information under the compliance section. The reason for this is that we are a network marketing company. What does that mean? The good thing is we are constantly being watched. So we are at the top of our game. The bad thing is we are constantly being watched. And what happens is if you say something that is not within compliance, meaning you say that it's a lifesaver, like the Hilo is a lifesaver. If you say that and it gets into the wrong hands, or people complain about you calling it a lifesaver, this causes problems for the company, which causes problems for our entire distributor group. And so it's really important you understand the language you're supposed to use. The company has no problem you talking about the Hilo, sharing stories, but you need to use certain keywords. They've decided instead of us saying health, we need to use the word wellness device. And it's not a medical device. In no way, shape, or form is it a medical device. We cannot say that. That is legally incorrect. And so please just in your back office, under member kit, so business member kit, please click on the compliance kit and watch the videos. I'm going to post the video and read the information. How to be compliant. They give examples and suggestions. How to use their logo, what you can do on social media. And what's great is they encourage you to use social media, but just to be compliant with how you're talking about the Hilo. So just please, 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 please go through this. They even have the image disclaimer. You can learn it. If you're talking about the Hilo, make sure to say this, that everyone's results will vary as we are all unique and different. It takes hard work to make a substantial income in this business. Some people will make no money at all, and the earnings of a World Global Network partner will be 100% dependent on their skill, work effort, commitment, leadership capabilities, and market conditions. This is a disclaimer. It is very important that you include this whenever you're talking, whenever you're doing a presentation, a video conference, etc. Okay? We do not make any money claims, any health claims, any of that stuff. Okay? And then the company has, you can just click on any of these documents and save it, how to be compliant, and then just go through the information. I'm not going to go into too much more detail now because I've been on this call for a long time, or recording this for you guys for a long time. Okay, so that's it, guys. That's it for today. That was my training. And once again, let's work as a team, create value, build stories, and continue to be united world changers. It's Shannon Hart, and I'm signing off for tonight. Take care.